heard about it yesterday. At the same time, ICE was doing right because they were here illegally. But we do have to work something out where we bring in experts so that our people can be trained so that they can do it themselves. Does that make sense? Right?
Is it straining the relationship with Korea at all?
No, we have a great relationship with South Korea.
President Trump there commenting on the immigration raid at the Hyundai Motor LG Energy EV battery factory in Georgia. All of this at a time, of course, when the U.S. and South Korea have just struck a trade agreement, not to mention that Korean companies have now agreed to invest hundreds of billions of dollars in the United States. We'll be watching Hyundai Motor down more than 1.5% at the moment. We have seen them pledge $26 billion through 2028. But of course, Hyundai's broader EV production plans now in question given this immigration raid. We know that the construction on the Georgia plant has been temporarily paused. When it comes to South Korea's government, it secured the release of hundreds of their citizens detained in that U.S. immigration raid in the state of Georgia. Let's bring in Bloomberg Seoul Bureau editor Danny Thomas for more on this story. Danny, so what do we know at this point about what triggered this investigation and where these citizens go from here?
Well, this was, according to ICE, this was in the works for many months. So it only got concluded on Friday. In terms of what happens next, I think the discussion around releasing them has been concluded. And what we understand is that on Wednesday, there will be a chartered flight which will bring most of these detained workers back to South Korea. In terms of the diplomatic kind of the rift now, the foreign minister of South Korea is going to be heading to U.S. today. And I think some of the industry lobby groups, what they're trying to get the message across to U.S. is that they don't want to see a repeat of this because more important, I think South Korea feels a bit betrayed that just 2 weeks after some of the biggest companies came out with big investment pledges, you see the workers being detained. And the images and the footage and the photos of that being released was a bit of a blow to South Koreans here. So that is what the message the foreign ministers will be trying to convey and trying to make sure that the visa issues that have previously also come into the picture get resolved in a way that, these kind of humiliation is not repeated.